This is about a place of our own, and it is both a healing and transformation program and a culminating art exhibition. And what I'm going to show you, in I think 4 parts today, is the actual exhibition that's on right now, 2018, at a place called J-SEI in Emeryville. And this section we're in right now, part of A Place of Our Own, the first phase, is called The Hungry Ghost. And the hungry ghost, the way we use it, it's actually an Asian term that many cultures use to talk about souls that wander the earth unfulfilled with longing. In our case, for A Place of Our Own, we use hungry ghosts to refer to our family patterns, especially the ones that kind of got twisted up, looking at family patterns that got twisted up due to colonization, war, forced migration, and especially extreme discrimination. This program is for women of color, but we invite all women to participate who want a way to move forward. So again, the first phase of A Place of Our Own is exploring our hungry ghosts. So it's having the courage to look deep. So for this exhibition in 2018, we actually have artists who've been with A Place of Our Own long enough that they can now create art out of their trauma, out of their family patterns. For instance, Reiko has created this amazing kimono out of glass. You can hear the glass tinkling. And she actually fused pictures of family members right onto the glass. In Reiko's case, this is called Detained Alien, and this is a way for her to purge her story about how the Japanese internment by the United States government, where their lives were stripped away, all power stripped away, and they were stuck away in concentration camps in the US. So Reiko, we celebrate you. This is her piece. And then right next to that is a collaborative piece, and it was created, conceptualized by Manon Bogart-Wada, and she created this house, and Reiko contributed more of the glass work. So she took hungry ghosts from all of us that have been with Place for a couple of years and put them on jars. Our family members, for me, there's a house that I had to sell when I got divorced, and I still miss it. But it's a way of just putting it out there. And we know from experience that once you start speaking your truth and letting your pain out into the world, that you can release it and actually move into a positive place. Now, the collaborative thing about this piece is we actually allow people who come to the show to write on these scrolls things they want to let go of and leave behind. And we take them, and people leave them behind in these little houses that were created by Maggie Yee, another collaborator. So it's Manon Bogart-Wada, Reiko Fuji, and also Maggie Yee created these little houses, and people were able to just, they come to the exhibition, write down something they want to let go of, and then they leave it behind in these little houses. We haven't figured out what we're going to do with it yet, but I believe we may end up doing like a burning ceremony. So metaphorically helping people to let go of their pain. And then one more artist I'd like you to see is Irene Wibawa. She's Indonesian American, a lot of trauma from being ethnically Chinese in Indonesia. I'll let you look that up on Wikipedia. But Irene does these beautiful found object. There's these little jars, and each one of them has little frustrations and barriers to happiness that she's focused on. And over here she's got shadow boxes using found objects, using broken glass, little train people, and talks about her grandfather. These stories talk about her aunts and her mother, and it's, again, just kind of expunging all these stories. And once you look into your family patterns, you start realizing that there's good reasons why you've been having anxiety, or good reasons why you're choosing the wrong partner over and over again, or finding the wrong people at work. But once you start laying it out, once you start laying out your family patterns, your ancestral patterns, we're finding, and we actually have quite a few people that have gone through this, that they're able to let that go and start inviting positive people into their life. So this is the Hungry Ghost part of the exhibition, and the next step, part 2, I'll start showing the A Place of Her Own program exhibition participants. Thank you.